I'm certain you are already aware, but our world is currently in a state of crisis. The spread of COVID-19 has led to at least 2.4 million confirmed cases and 177,000 associated deaths at the time of this video's release. It has also caused a global recession, shut down thousands of schools, and is keeping millions isolated within their homes. It comes to no surprise that people want to know how something like this could have happened, and who is responsible. In this series, I will dissect several coronavirus-related conspiracy theories. I'm not here to dictate your thoughts, and what you choose to believe is entirely your choice. Ever since the virus began its spread in Wuhan, China, people have been suspicious of the official story. Many people around the world already view modern China as an evil empire, suppressing the truth to maintain control. And as the country of origin, it's not difficult to believe some foul play has been carried out on their behalf. Just 20 miles away from the Huanan Seafood Market, the ground zero for the pandemic, is the Wuhan Institute of Virology. This institute is notable for their research in various diseases, and is recognized as being a world leader in the study of bad coronaviruses. While this alone is questionable, in 2015, this lab engineered a hybrid virus containing genetic information of both a bad coronavirus and SARS. This hybrid virus was capable of infecting human cells. With this information, is it that far of a stretch to assume this institution and pandemic have some sort of correlation? China is no stranger to accidental infections and subsequent spreads originating from disease research facilities. In 2014, 2 medical professionals stationed at the Chinese Institute of Virology in Beijing were infected, in 2 separate incidents with SARS. A leak occurring just 6 years prior within the same country is rather incriminating if you ask me. It seems reasonable to assume that someone working for the Wuhan Institute of Virology could have mishandled one of the coronaviruses being tested, got infected, then infected civilians at the Huanan Seafood Market just 20 miles away. While an accidental leak is possible, we must also consider the possibility that this wasn't an accidental spread, but a purposeful discharge of a genetically engineered bioweapon. The Wuhan Institute of Virology has previously manufactured coronaviruses with the ability to infect humans, so it is within the realms of possibility. Additionally, the extremely high infectiousness of COVID-19 is hard to ignore. But why would they infect themselves? Surely, if you were to engineer a bioweapon, you would intend to use it on your political adversaries, not your own citizens. This is where I believe this theory falls apart. Infecting your own population with a deadly virus makes very little sense, especially consider the existence of the barbaric Xinjiang internment camps. If they wanted to test a bioweapon, they would probably test it on the thousands of prisoners they hold, knowing it would be unable to get out of hand. The only way I can see COVID-19 being a bioweapon created by China is if it was released accidentally, in a similar way to what I've suggested earlier. China is a nation that likes to keep things under complete control. The country is notorious for preventing its citizens access to a free and unmonitored internet, and is seen as the closest place on Earth to a real-world dystopia besides North Korea. Due to the fact that China was the ground zero for COVID-19 spread, it came as a major shock when China's recordings for new coronavirus cases came to a screeching halt. On certain days, the amount of new cases was in the single digits, or even zero. We've seen time and time again how far China is willing to control and hide information, so I can only assume this is another case of China lying to seem better than they truly are. This video is the first half of a 2-part series dissecting theories based on the coronavirus. While I personally believe that China is the most responsible party involved, I will refrain from putting all blame solely on them. In my next video, I will examine theories relating to other countries. I implore you to do some digging yourself, and arrive at your own conclusions. Unlike Xi Jinping, I'm not here to dictate the thoughts of everybody listening. I just want to inform you of potential explanations behind the ongoing crisis. Stay safe out there.